What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and this one here is a little different. I went out yesterday. I was out. I haven't had a break in a very long time, so I was out yesterday finally. But I then ended up staying up too late, and then I woke up late this morning, and I realized I don't have a video ready for today. So this will be a one-take, minimal editing, one-take video where I give you the bits of information that you need. But one thing I will be willing to edit is this little bit that's gonna happen right now, which is to remind you to subscribe. Head down there, subscribe, because we have crossed 80,000 subscribers, but up to 90,000 subscribers, we will have 4 copies of Motorfest to give away. Yes, because I'm doing a giveaway of the Crew Motorfest, where I will be giving away up to 5 copies in total of the Crew Motorfest at launch. So head down there, subscribe, so that those are the copies that I give away, right? But that's that over. Just head down there, subscribe, and also here's all my socials. So head over to the socials and follow and do all of the if you're on any of those platforms or interested in any of those, go do that. Right. So the thing I want to talk about today is a bit of a reminder video, right? One of those, like, maybe you brushed it off at the beginning. Just a quick reminder video. There's a few things that you need to be reminded of before Motorfest comes out. But mostly just before the date of Motorfest coming out rather than Motorfest itself. First and foremost starts with the Motor Pass. I'm doing a run right now in this car right here, the Chiron 300 Plus, because this thing is no longer the best car in Hypercar. It's just been beat out by, the Divine Edition, which I'll do a run in right after this thing. But that's the first thing I need to remind you of. So, if you haven't grinded enough money yet, people have been asking me recently, oh, Sid, I've grinded this much money. Do I get the Motor Pass or do I get something else? What's that, 215? 215, right. Do I get the Motor Pass, Sid, or do I get something else? Well, let me tell you, get the Motor Pass, because the Motor Pass has the Divine Edition. And this thing is currently the best hypercar, right? Like, look, this thing is kind of cool, maybe. It would be cooler if it was lower, but it's kind of cool, maybe, when you put a livery on it. The 2 muscle cars, they kind of suck to me, but you might like them. And this thing alone makes the whole thing worth it. Because even though everyone's going over to Motorfest, even though everyone's switching over to Motorfest, you will still have the best hypercar in the game whenever you go back to the Crew 2. As a matter of fact, you will. You will own the best hypercar in the game, no matter what. In fact, I'm about to prove this because I'll do this run. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully I don't have any big blunders. This is a one take, so we'll see how that goes. So 4 million bucks, that's how much you have to grind to get the Divine Edition. Which is a lot. I mean, 3 million if you just want the Divine. You will have gotten it's tier 1, right? You don't even have to grind for this car. Sure, you could grind to get the free Liberty Walk Nissan GTR. But there's no point when you can get this thing tier 1, right? And again, the challenges are so simple that you've probably already got max level if you've been playing this update at all. Make sure to pick it up. Make sure to get this car. Now, it doesn't go into Motorfest till when? Like, no, December 6th. That's when this car and all the cars from this update go into Motorfest, as a reminder. But I don't know how good this thing is in Motorfest. No one will know. That's nothing to do with this. This is specifically the best hypercar in the Crew 2. So, make sure you get this thing. I can't afford losing my train of thought right now. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. Damn it. Okay, well, it's obvious that this thing is the best, okay? It is known that this thing is the best car in Hypercar. Also, one thing I want to remind you is that we have about 4 weeks left till Motorfest. 4 weeks till Motorfest releases, and in those 4 weeks, we have 2 Summit cars. One is the Peppermint and one is the Proto Lucky one. I want to remind you, do keep trying to get the Summit cars, because the Summit cars, you still get them in Motorfest. So the TVR Peppermint, if you get this Summit car this next week, tomorrow, if you get that Summit car, it is going to be transferring to Motorfest with you. Day one, because it's a car that has been in the game since before this update. The Proto Lucky one, however, if you get that thing, it'll transfer December 6th. And the same goes for whatever I was just thinking about. Damn it, I'm so... Why do I lose... I held the thought. I had it there for a second. It was there for a second. Buy cars as well, because street cars and hypercars and drag cars, and buy all of those. Oh yeah, also the it's harder to get money in Motorfest, and garage transfer is instant. So if you buy a new car in the Crew 2, it transfers to the Crew Motorfest. So what that means is make sure you're buying cars in the Crew 2, as many as you can, if you're going to be transferring. If you're not going to be transferring and you actually want some long-term progression in Motorfest, then don't even worry about this. Disregard this. But one thing to not disregard is the Crew 2 will be at Gamescom tonight. They'll be doing a Gamescom intro event, which I will be reacting to live. So that's a reminder, I suppose. If you're watching this video the day it came out, Gamescom thing going on for the Crew. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're checking it out. I will be, like I said, reacting to it live. And, is there much else to remind you of? I suppose make sure to buy this car. I will be doing some videos, like stuff like, best cars to get before Motorfest, cars you need to buy before Motorfest. I shall be doing a video like that. There's also... Oh, there will be an episode 2. So, for all of you guys, like I said, right, not just Motorfest, but things that happen on the date of Motorfest. 2 days before Motorfest, there will be an episode 2 of this update. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it's to do with. They did weirdly tease some stuff, but it was for Motorfest that they teased, I think. Also, there you go. A second, almost 2 seconds off. Yeah, sweet. Just like I said, this thing is very good. We have a new episode that will be coming out. I don't know what's going to be in that episode, because it could be anything. It could be... Was that also, like, my best run in that event? I think it was. I would imagine it's just 4 more stories, right? Like, why would it be anything else? Oh, Creators Tempesta. I forget, that's also the best. See, you don't want what's happened with the Creators Tempesta. The Creators Tempesta, also the best hypercar in the game. It's the best around the short turny tracks. The Divine is the best around, like, most other things, you know, like the long tracks and stuff like that. The Tempesta, that's the best one around short turny tracks, and you can't get that anymore. You're gonna have to wait, like, a year before you can buy the Tempesta. Same with the Divine Edition. The Divine we're not gonna be able to get for, like, another year, you know? So, well, you can get it now, obviously. Once it's gone, you can't get it for, like, a year. Make sure you get the Summit cars, because they're still gonna be carrying over. There will be an episode 2, so look forward to that. Do the summits and stuff. Story cars will be buyable in Motorfest. The only car staying exclusive is Summit. Motorpass cars will stay exclusive, but slowly return as normal. So, now, I think that is about it. That was my one take. Render and run off to the gym. So, I will see you boys in the next one. That's about it from me. Thank you to popular members, a special thank you to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members, Danimal the Manimal, Grim Pepper, and Void, and an insane, top of the top, unparalleled thank you to both Bad Eye Games 02 and HK Binjuma. Thank you so much to those guys. Again, members really help with me being able to do what I'm able to do. That's about it from me in a bit.